Hello, and welcome back to CurseForge. That's right, we're going to make a new pack for ourselves. So, anyway, we're in the CurseForge thing, and yes, that's Stardew Valley right there. And we're in the Minecraft tab because that's all we care about right now. So, of course, we just came off of all the Metro Arcana. There's all the mods 10. There's all the mods 9 to the sky. Conquest Reforged because it looks pretty. Craftoria, oh boy, that's a state right there. Create Arcane Engineered, that's not the pack we want to create. I did check it out for a little bit, and that was it. There's Ocean Block 2, there's Realism Craft, checked it out for a little bit. That was it. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. So, of course, this is my create pack right there. This is mine right there. Sky Factory 5, okay, whatever. So, anyway, here's the crate pack that I created for myself right there. Has all the mods in here. And yeah, I know there are other clients that you can do this in, such as Prism, Multi-MC, something else. You can even do that in the vanilla launcher if you want to, some way or another. There are probably other launchers that you can did Mod Room come with a launcher? I think they're working on it, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm using CurseForge because, well, it's there. It works. Say what you say about CurseForge, it's a love-hate thing, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. So, if you want to do this in Prism, it's mostly similar. It's mostly similar, you know. Thank goodness it has the ability to update stuff in Prism Launcher. Otherwise, it's just like, you gotta do things manually. But in CurseForge, you have the ability to update things. It tells you when things are updated, and it can even download the dependency libraries for you. What it probably doesn't tell you, as far as I can see, is that if you pick like a particular mod, it doesn't tell you like straight away or directly of what the dependencies and libraries are. So that's another thing that I wish it had, like right up front. It's probably like in the background somewhere. You can go on the site and then it'll tell you what the dependencies are. But over here, it doesn't directly tell you. But a couple of mods that I need to update. But of course, I want to tell you how to make your own. Now, is this like an all-around pack that'll be like uploading to like CurseForge and everything like that, and then you can download? No, this is not the pack for that. It's just a pack that I'm throwing a bunch of mods together. Hopefully that it works, and that's it. It's not going to be messed with. It's not going to be balanced. I'm not creating a separate mod, my own mod, in order to add to the pack in my own special way or anything like that. There's no story. There's no lore. It's just a bunch of mods stuck together inside my very own custom pack, and that's it. Everything's default. There could be crashes. There could be errors. Things might not work correctly, even though that does load into the world. So I'm hoping that we won't run into that, but but if it happens, then there's kind of little that I can do besides like weeding out which mod is doing that and just like getting rid of it. That's it. I can't tell you why you're getting this particular error when you're trying to load a mod. I can't tell you why it's not loading the pack at all. I can't tell you that because I'm not a mod pack developer. I'm not a mod author or anything like that. I just put together things and hopefully it works. So cool. So with that out of the way, if you want to make a pack in CurseForge, it's easy peasy. And again, I won't be sharing this because I can tell you the entire list of this particular mod pack that I have going on here. And you can do the same thing very easily. Very easily. It's not hard. It doesn't take a lot of time either. So cool. So I encourage you to put together your own custom pack so you can call it your own if you want a pack like this. This is why I want the pack to be. It's unique, sure. And if you want a pack like that, just make your own, You can make it your own unique pack. If you want like mod, say, Apotheosis in there, you can do that. You want 82 in here, you can do that. You don't like 82, you can put Refined Storage in here. Is it ported? I have no idea. If you don't like that, put Tom's Simple Storage in here. You like Science Gears? Put it in there. You don't have to depend on my mod pack in order to do that. Just do it yourself. It's real easy. So anyway, if you want to share it, then you can. Go share profile. You can export a zip. I'm not hosting this. So, for one thing, it takes money. Another thing, it's sort of like a gray area about sharing mods, so that's probably kind of like a no-no. Even though that CurseForge kind of like tells you, let you do that, I don't think I should be doing that. So I won't be doing this first option. Another option is that you use a profile code like this, create a 7-day code for others to import it into CurseForge. It only lasts 7 days, not forever. So that means if someone wants the pack, I'm going to have to log back in, create another code, share it, and keep doing it if people still wants it. So that's why I encourage you to create your own pack, you know. So I don't have to rip my hair out generating a code after it expires every now and then. So yeah. So that's why I'm telling you how to put together your own pack in this particular video. And I'm going to tell you my reasoning for picking the mods that I'm picking. And I'm welcome to certain suggestions if you have any for this custom pack. And so yeah, this is the custom pack. It's going to be centered around create. And that's it. Create the add-ons and basic mods that I want. And certain mods that does things that the create mod doesn't do. That sort of thing, you know. So, all right. So let's go back to my mod packs. And in order to create your own mod pack, obviously, you got to have CurseForge app. And you hit create button right on the top here. And then you put in your create pack. Yeah. Your create pack right there. And you have the Minecraft version right there. And what version is create up to? You may have to check like the certain mods that you want inside your pack and see what version they're on. And just pick the most popular version that has the most mods in it. So let's see, create. I don't know where the heck that went to. Hold on. Search, create. Okay, here it is. So this is create 121.1. So it says it in the file name right there. You can even go to here and it'll tell you it'll go to the mod page right there. So cool. And you can go to versions, check that out. This is for NeoForge 121.1. And here we check the dependencies. I know you can do it on our website, but it doesn't do it over here. What? All right. How about over here? All right. Well, whatever. Go back. Come on. Okay. All right. So go back to create. Your create pack. Okay, there we go. And we're going to choose version 121.1 right there. And then we're going to go for NeoForge. You can go Forge if you want to. You can go Fabric if you want to. Hell, you can go for Quilt. I don't care. Whichever mod loader that you want to use, go right ahead. I recommend NeoForge or Fabric. Forge is old now. You can eat it out the window now. There's NeoForge that's newer. So you can probably do like similar mods if you pick Fabric, but that's up to you. So let's pick NeoForge, and then we're gonna pick the latest version right here, and hit create. So download all the necessary files like NeoForge stuff, the mod loader, etc., and applying patches 4 of 6, 5 of 6, 6 of 6. Come on. There we go. There you go. Your create pack right there. And you may notice that all of this is empty because you haven't added anything yet. Here are the logs. I won't be looking at the logs too much because you probably won't understand it, and neither will I. If you do, then why are you watching? Go make your own pack. So anyway, you can change the thumbnail, I think. Can you change the thumbnail? Your create pack. Oh, you can. Very nice. Okay, cool. All right, so if you go to profile option, you can change the name, allow content management for this profile that allows you to change the mods that you have on there. CurseForge settings, you can change the RAM and everything. So yeah, you can change your NeoForge version. Cool. All right, so in order to add your own mods, go to add more content right there, and just go nuts. Let's go nuts. So it'll be sorted with feature first. So already the first few pages is stuff that you want anyway. So just enough items, JEI. If you want EMI, go right ahead. Go right ahead. You know, you want to do that. You prefer EMI, go right ahead and add that. I won't be adding that particular one. I'll be adding JEI because that's what I'm used to the most. Mouse streaks, that sounds pretty good to me. Okay. Clumps, sure. We'll add some clumps. Jade. Modern fix, sure. These will sound pretty familiar. You don't know what these mods do, just read it. You know, just click it, and I'll tell you what it does. I'll tell you what it does. If it sounds good to you, then add it. And then, let's see, bomb, modern fix, waystones. Hey, it's waystones, you know. Sophisticated backpacks, sure, we'll add that because it's awesome. It's awesome. Ferret core, I recommend adding that because I read that somewhere on, I think, the modern fix page that is recommended that you add something like that. Because there are certain mods that just like enhance the performance, you know. And I think Ferret core does something like that. It's memory usage optimization. Nature's compass, sure. Speed up immediately mode rendering. Okay, that sounds pretty good to me too, you know. And this is already added. This sophisticated core, this is a library mod to the backpacks mod. So when I hit install on the backpacks, it looks up the dependency files that's linked to that particular file, and it goes ahead and installs that too. You know, sophisticated backpacks right here. And once I install that, install sophisticated core for me too. So I don't need to worry about all the dependency files that I need to add for a particular mod. So here's Farmer's Delight. I'll be adding that. Journey map. Hey, gotta have a map, you know. If you don't prefer journey map, there's always FTP map or the Cyril's mini map or the Cyril's world map or whatever. Comforts, sure. Fancy menus, supplementaries. This is kind of like a hit and miss for me. So every time I add supplementaries, there's always something going on with that particular mod or the library. It's just like, and I end up eating it. Carry on, sure. FTP teams, sure. Here's the Cyril's world map. You will prefer that. Player animator, FTP quest, Spark, better advancements, attribute fix, etc. You know, the whole bunch of mods. Bios of Plenty, sure. We'll add that one as well. Loot Tour, okay, sure. We'll do that as well. Another thing I didn't ask, the sound thing. I should add the sound thing. Alright, cool. So once you're done adding all your mods, go ahead and test it. You know, there's only a handful of mods. I recommend that you only add like a handful of mods and just to, you know, play it and test it just to see if it works first. You know, yeah. Hold on, let me just see if I can. All right. So once you click play, depending on your settings in CurseForge, it'll either launch directly into the game or it'll launch into the Minecraft launcher. For me, it launches into the Minecraft launcher. I never like changed it or whatever. It's fine. It doesn't bother me that much. So I won't be showing that particular screen right there because it might have like identifying information that I don't want to show. So I'll be blanking the screen. So I'm going to hit play right now. I'm just going to blank out the screen. Okay, play. Okay, I'm in the Minecraft launcher. So if I hit the play green button, you should be familiar with this process by now because if you let CurseForge like load the Minecraft launcher, you hit play, then you'll be seeing that. You know, it'll pop up a window says, "Hey, you're loading up the Minecraft stuff with mods in it, and we're not responsible, etc., safety stuff like that." And then you hit understand and just play anyway. You know. Okay. Let's see. Where would I see the logs in here? Okay. So I'm in the windows here. Let me see how I pull this up. Okay, here we go. No, don't show the ads on the side. Jeez, freaking CurseForge. Not sponsored.
Narrator. Press enter to enable the narrator.
Turn off. Stop it.
Off.
Stop it. All right, cool. All right, so it works. A little handful of my go up there and do that. Jeez. All right. Alright, so here it is. You can go click the mods here. You can see what mods are loaded on the site and stuff like that. And then you can test it out by going to single player. Go into creative mode, allow commands, world, generate bonus chests. Okay, sure, create world. Alright, there we go. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then you can go to your search items tab and just do this. Just to make sure it doesn't error out when it's rendering an item, you know. Like to do that sometimes. And then you can go through the tabs over here to see all the mods. Maybe. There's a second page. Let me go to the second page. Okay, there's Farmer's Delight, there's Looter, Bios Aplenty, there's the Backpack mod, and etc. etc. We didn't add much, by the way, just a handful, you know. So cool. We have JEI. We got the journey map thing right there. And what else do we have on here? We got the FTB stuff right there. And I should be able to press M. You know, oh, I don't have that particular FTB mod. So yeah, we're gonna have to look out for that. So yeah, it's fantastic. You may notice it's real smooth right now. It's not gonna stay that way. Not gonna stay that way. So cool. Let's maybe fly around for a little bit, see if you error out. And let me see if I can see. Let me turn this off first. All right, cool. And let me tell you where you find the logs. Okay, here. Okay, there it is. Now, is there anything fishy on here? Okay, there's not. Alright, can I turn off the music, please, before some asshat decides that that song belongs to them on YouTube? Alright, cool. Alright, I might as well quit out because I don't need to show that anymore. Turn this back on. Alright, cool. Alright, so here's how you see the logs. If it errors out, you just click that, and it shows you that, like right there. So I'm not going to scroll up too much, just to be sure that it's not showing any identifying information or whatever. So you can access the logs right there, and you can try to decipher which mod is erroring out, and just take it out. If you don't know, just turn it off. You know, there's like switches on the side for these particular mods. You know, just go down the list, turn this mod, play. I know it's tedious. It takes time in order to do that. But you know, just flick it off, see which mod's doing that. If it is that mod, leave it off or delete it right there. So cool. That's how you make a pack right there for yourself. And is it like a pack like all the mods 10? No. Because that requires custom stuff. That requires balancing. That requires people who know what the heck they're doing. So, alright, so resource packs. You can add more content for the resource section from CurseForge if you want to do that. But of course, you like the shaders, you can add the shaders right here. Complement shaders reimagined. Just install that right there. And there are other shaders as well. There's the Makeup Ultra Fast shaders right there. And there's Bliss shaders, BSL, Nostalgia shaders. And I'm not sure what happened to Ninja shaders. This has been updated? Oh, it's been erroring out lately. So it's like, okay, whatever. Alright, so yeah. There it is. There are the shaders. You go back to here, you have this installed and this installed. Is there an update button? It's updated already. Alright, so the thing is, even if you do install the shaders and puts it into the shaders folder, you do need the right mods in order to activate the shaders. So that would be we are on NeoForge, so we gotta have the Iris, I think. Yeah. Iris has a NeoForge version. You can add Iris right there. And then we're going to need Oculus. Come on. Oculus. No, not that one. Where is it? Okay, I can show you in the other packs, so because we're going there anyway. Alright. Your create pack, my create pack. Okay, here it is. Alright, so it should be in here somewhere. Or maybe it's the other file. I don't know which one's which anymore. Yeah, it's the other one, I think. All right, hold on. No, it's not Oculus. Okay. I think it's sodium. Oh yeah, sodium. And do I have Oculus in here at all? Okay, I don't. All right, so it's sodium and iris right there. Yeah, it's iris as opposed to Oculus. Okay. Do I have embedium? All right, so it's just sodium / embedium. Okay, whatever. In addition to that, you might want to add like the embedium extras and the option dynamic light. So whichever one you want, it's cool. All right, so let's go down the list here and kind of tell you my reasoning for adding it. Let me update all for it before we do that. All right, there we go. Let me just sort this. All right, cool. All right, so first things first, I add the basics like we did like a few minutes ago, such as like JEI, the journey map stuff, inventory stuff, that sort of thing. The stuff that you need, obviously you need some kind of like item management. So you install JEI. You need a map, obviously. Well, probably not. Probably not. You need some kind of map. Maybe waystones. You need to travel somewhere. Shaders if you can't like play a mod pack without shaders. You need inventory tweaks or sorter to make that quality of life better. That sort of thing. You got to have your backpacks. We understand. I understand that. You gotta have that mod. So go ahead and install if you want to do that. So that's your base pack right there. So once you get that out of the way, you can start by adding other things as well, such as if you want to play around with mechanism, just go ahead and add that one. Hit play, test it, see if it works, then repeat with another mod, such as I don't know, 82. Just add 82, test it, if it works, cool. Come back, add some more, cool. All right, so that's how I did it. That's how I did it. I added create, it works, cool. I went back, added even more create add-ons, and there are a bunch of add-ons in here. I didn't add it all, by the way, so I don't even know which one's good or not. I just added the ones that's sorted from top to bottom and added most of the top stuff, and that's about it. There are like one or two of the add-ons that I had to get rid of because it caused problems. So that's pretty much it. All right, so I'll be skipping the ones that looks like a library or like a dependency file or whatever. So, all right, cool. All right, so first things first, I added create, and I also added AE2. Now, I don't know if there is something like AE2 in the create mod or create add-on. I haven't been able to find out about that. I know that there are vaults in create, which you install like a load of items in there, but I don't know if you can access it like through a terminal or something. Maybe there's an add-on with a terminal, but I want to be able to have like a wireless terminal that can access anywhere, just like AE2, So yeah, that's the reason for adding AE2 in this pack. I'll most likely be using AE2, to manage my inventory. It's not the end all be all type thing if I don't absolutely cannot have AE2, but I like to have it anyway because it has wireless terminals in it, and I want to be able to access my inventory anywhere. That's my thinking right there. Even though that it has like vaults and stuff, and even though that I have like chests and sophisticated backpacks and chests and storage inside this particular pack, I have AE2 just to bring it all together. Bring it all together. And maybe have some auto crafting. I probably won't even go down that route because there's mechanical crafters in the pack that I want to be able to use that way. So, cool. All right, so we have the AE2 stuff in here. I have Apotheosis. Just get the survival stuff out of the way. Out of the way. Because if we have like mobs coming at us from left to right, we want to be able to deal with it just like that with a snap of our fingers without having to, have our faces ripped off and interrupt our create process. So there's the Apotheosis stuff. Apothic enchantment, Apothic spawners, you go hand in hand. Gotta have that. AE2, there it is. Wireless terminals, there it is. Applied flux. All right, so we gotta be able to power the AE2 stuff. So that means we gotta add like a energy mod. So I added the power mod, which is right down there. So you probably see it later. With the applied flux, well, I need to move energy somehow, and that's only for that particular mod, and various amounts of mods that require power, such as AE2. So applied flux, I don't even know if I want to keep the applied flux because like what other machines am I going to power up, but itself. So I know that you have some kind of generator or some kind of engine or something like that in order to power up the A2 stuff, such as the crystal resonance generator, but that's not enough. It's really not enough because I want to use the wireless access points and stuff. That takes a little power. That's why I add the power mod. Originally, I wanted to add like the Generates Galore mod, but then I started thinking, hey, remember the power mod? Yeah, let's add that. And I added that. And even before that, I considered using the Extreme Reactors thing. So yeah, that didn't last very long. All right, so that's 82 right there. Applied Flux. Aquaculture 2, just because, environment prettiness. And then we have the Farmer's Delight. I have considered adding Croptopia, but I had issues with it, so I got rid of it and went with Farmer's Delight. So I added whatever random add-ons from Farmer's Delight in this particular pack because I gotta have something to do with Create, Why not make a factory to make like a certain food or process foods and stuff? So of course I gotta have my artifacts because they're awesome. And of course, once you have the artifacts, you gotta have the relics. So yeah, it's down there somewhere. Let's see what else here. There's an add-on mod for Farms Delight. Better FPS, like a performance mod. I add that anyways, like whatever. I have Bibliocraft because furniture looks nice, etc. Biosoplanty because hey, biomes mod looks pretty. Bridging mod, functional mod, quality of life stuff. Building gadgets, hey, I got build stuff, and this makes it easier. I also have the construction wands or whatever down here, construction sticks, right down there. You'll probably see like a couple of mods that's related to building and make things look pretty. So anyway, we have the camera mod, so we can take screenshots and put pictures up on the wall. Carry on, so we can carry stuff easily, such as mobs, chests, and entities and whatnot. Charging gadgets, just because, you gotta be able to charge the building gadget. Even though that we have the power mods, it's just whatever. Chef's Delight add-on mod, chipped for building, chisel chip integration, cloud glass, just because, building stuff, and also functional. Comforts, just because we can sleep anywhere. Construction sticks for building stuff. Cooking for blockheads. I don't know which one's which, but one of them has the red fertilizer, so I added both. Cooking for blockheads and farming for blockheads. I added both of them. Plus the furniture is pretty. So, Corral Tombstone. If you got our faces ripped off at one reason or another, we gotta have a tombstone mod. So cool. Corn Delight add-on mod, cosmetic armor reworked. So even though we are wearing the armor, we want to be able to turn that off so we can look at ourselves. Because we're like that. All right. Crabber's Delight, Crate Delight add-on stuff. Here's the main reason for creating the pack. Create. Great mod. Gotta have that. And then we up to the add-on stuff for the Create stuff. Here's Create Miscellaneous and Things. So I'm going to check that out right here. Create miscellaneous and things, add some utility, building, and fun small stuff that don't fit in the theme. Gun mate with a spout, train station speaker, building blocks, so cool. Look at all this. Look at this. And our mod right there. There's a whole bunch of it. So let's go back. And here's Create Better FPS Performance mod from Create. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see. Create Chromatic Return. What is this again? I don't know any of these add-ons or how they work. I just added whatever. Chromatic Return re-adds the old chromatic compound and focuses the endgame on advanced alloy creation and forging. Add the suspension mod to create world to add whole new level of grind automation and overpowered tools to your factory building experience. Okay, if I read that in the first place, I wouldn't have added that because that that sounds like it changed too much. Dramatic Return is an expansion mod for Create, all about creating a large variety of alloys and metals. Okay, currently there's 7 alloys. Okay, I'll leave it in there. It adds to it, so cool. Alright, we have Create Compress. You can imagine what that's like. So it's like, I don't know, compresses things. Have compressed things. Okay, what do you have in here? Crush World Ore. Okay, cool. So you can check it out in CurseForge if you want to, like, check it out yourself, you know. I'm not going to check out everything. Alright, here's Create Confectionery. You imagine what that is, right? Uh-huh. A lot of baked goods. Alright. Going down the list here, Create Crafts and Additions. Okay. Has a nice picture up front telling you what the heck it added. Okay, Create Encased. So this is little add-on. This add-on allowed to use all casing in shafts, cartwheels, and pipes. Okay, cool. Mechanical Extruder can be used to generate any block or item from adjacent blocks of fluids. This mod, it's meant to be used in mod packs, heavily inspired by thermal expansion igneous extruders. Okay, no idea what it does, but I guess it's a crate version of the thermal expansion igneous extruder. Mechanical Spawner. Yeah, it's a thing. You make spawners out of this one. So, don't know how it works, but I do have Apotheosis to fall back on if it doesn't work out for us. Create Ore Excavation. Sounds like what it says. We also have Create Railways Navigator. Again, it is what it says. Let's see. Create Sifting. Very descriptive. Create Stuff and Additions. Okay, what do you add then? Plan Features. Old Description. Is there a gallery? Okay, yeah. Add some tools and armor. Add stat stuff. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Whoop. Let's see. Create stuff and additions. Create Ultimine. Create Ultimine's quality of life mod that supports create interactions of FTB Ultimine. The following features are supported through Ultimine. Supports manual applications. Okay. Supports wrench. Boosts destruction, rotation, and other interactions. Okay, cool. Very nice. Create aquatic ambitions. Okay, gallery. Okay, it does that. You can do that. And that. And also that. No heating required. Nice. Alright. Bells and whistles. It's bells and whistles. For trains, I guess. Tell them by the picture. Alright. Better villager. Andesite worker, brass worker, copper worker, and a miner. Alright, cool. Go back. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, Central Kitchen. Welcome to Create Central Kitchen, a mod offering more tools and methods to automate food processing for other mods in Create. Okay. Let's move on here. Create Cheese Factory. Nice. Very nice. I love some pictures right there. Cheese Factory. Copper and Zinc. Okay, does that. Create crafts and more additions. Okay, there we go. Curios, jetpack, and back tank. Yep, Okay. Create Deep Dark. Look at all that. Nice. All right, create dimension. Steamworks realm. Oh boy, that's a whole new dimension too. A new industrial mining dimension for the Create mod. Create Dimension Steamworks Realm introduces a brand new mining focused dimension designed for automation and large scale resource extraction. This world is filled with rich veins of ores, mechanical landscapes, and steam powered environments, perfect for players looking to expand their Create mod builds with advanced mining systems. Cool. Create Dragons Plus. It's a library mod, isn't it? Okay. I was hoping it has dragons in it, but I may be wrong, but okay. Create Dreams and Desires. What? There's an add-on for Create mod that add random quality of life items and blocks features that relates to old Create and new Create versions. Oh, this thing. Okay, cool. All right, create easy structures. This mod aims to add new structures to Minecraft, which have Create mod blocks included. Okay, cool. All right, enchantable machinery. It is what it is. You can enchant machinery. Mechanical drill. All right, nice. Silk touch and oh, fortune silk touch efficiency. All right, cool. Enchantment industry. So this has to do with the enchantment stuff. I think this was I think this is in Arcana as well. So cool. All right. Create Enderlink. Because, you know, Ender stuff. Sometimes you just need to go from point A to point B and not have to transport that stuff. All right. Create Framed. There we go. We have Create Garnished. So cool. Create Ironworks. All right. Let's see. Let the adventure begin. Is an add-on for Create that implements naturally generating structures for Create mod features. The focus of this add-on is to make the world more fun to explore and worthwhile on the Create mod aspect. Okay, cool. Let's see, Ironworks. Okay, create molten vents. It is what it is. Create more features. Professions. Okay. New building blocks and decorations. Items, block mechanics. Okay. Let's see. More sandpapers. You remember creating all that polish items with sandpaper, so there you go. All right. Create pattern schematics. All right, cool. Create quality of life. This add-on adds some utility things to Create mod. Okay. Custom sauce for Chip's workbench. Inventory linker. Player paper. Shadow steel and that stuff. Okay, cool. Great structures arise. Due to a bug in the old version, the copper golem structure generates way too much. Okay. Solve this problem by okay. Warning, only unload chunks when where you haven't built. Spot requires create. Okay, so you can tell me what this is. The structures? Alright, cool. Let's see. Trading floor. Oh. Oh, nice. Adds the trading depot block, which can be used within Create to automatically trade with villages over the day. Uh-huh. Do I have easy villages in there? I think so. But that could be a replacement, you know. Create ultimate factory. introduces new automation possibilities through 20 plus new reasonably balanced recipes. This mod essentially makes dozens of Minecraft resources renewable. Tough is now renewable, giving players a reliable source of ores and experience. Okay, cool. Let's see. Create winery. Wine cellar. Nice. Very nice. Look at all the wine bottles. They're all on its side and everything. Uh-huh. Very nice. Okay, cool. Alright, so I think we gone through most of the create add-ons right there. There could be like a few more down there that's named differently, but it is what it is. Alright, so Crystal Licks right there. And I talked about this on Arcana in the finale episode. You can create reinforced blocks, you can create shapeless blocks, you can make light blocks, you can create ethereal blocks so you can pass through, or not, or make mobs pass through, or not. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. It has other colors as well. So I can probably do something with that. You have Cultural Delights and add-on. Cupboard, that's a library. That's another library. It's another library. Display case. I gotta display something, right? So display case. Let's see, Display Delight. That's another add-on mod. Add-on mod for Delight. And yes, I do have easy villages right here. I'm going to try to avoid some of this, such as the iron golem farm. I want to get iron a different way. I want to get iron a create way. So I don't easy villages. It's there just a psycho enchantments and to easily move villages around. That's it. That's it. Besides, we have an add-on for the villagers, so that's good. Ends Delight. That's another add-on mod. Ender's Delight, add-on mod. Expanded Delight, another add-on. Explorer's Compass. I gotta find stuff in the world, so that's why I have the compasses. Extended AE, of course we do. That's an AE2 mod. Extra Delight. Farmer's Delight. Of course, we have Farmer's Delight. Farming for Blockheads. Fast Leaf Decay. Barite Core for performance. Frame blocks for building. Fruits Delight. That's an add-on thing. Here are all the FTB mods that we have added, because we got chunk load things. This is the only reason we're adding it. Oh, and Ultimon. Alright, let's see. These are libraries, right? Okay. Immediate Fast, that's performance mod. Inventory Essentials, that's an inventory mod. Inventory HUD. Inventory Sorter, that's an inventory mod. Iris Shaders, gotta have my shaders. Items displayed. Hey, it looks pretty. Make things look pretty. J, this is what am I looking at? J add-ons, the journey map, just enough archaeology. That's a JEI thing add-on. Here's another JEI add-on. Here's JEI itself. Here's another add-on for those. Let's see, libraries, light overlay. Got to make sure no mobs are spawning. I probably have mega torches down there, right? Do I? Wait, I don't have that? What was that called? Oh, Torchmaster. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Where was I? Luminax, of course. Luminax is this. It's a handful of single-colored blocks to the game. It's similar to anti-blocks rechiseled. Please note that this mod is not a fork or a copy. It's 100% original code. This mod was made to serve as a replacement for anti-blocks in all the mods 10, but can't be freely used in any pack. Currently included blocks of full block, slabs, stairs, wall, pressure plates, buttons. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. For your building needs. So, of course, we have Macar's Bios and Plenty, Macar's doors, fences and walls, Macar's furniture, trapdoors. I don't have all the other Macar's stuff, such as windows and stuff. I might add that later, I'm not sure. We have Modern Fix, that's a performance mod. We have Delight add-on, Mouse Streaks, another Delight add-on, Mysterious Let's a Library file, Nature's Compass, another Delight add-on. Let's see, Library. Okay, what is this? Petrol's Parts, great add-on. Petrol's Parts is a collection of components for transferring rotational force in Create. There are no retexture cartwheels or black boxes. Every component provides a new connection not available in the base. Okay, provides these particular items right there. And it looks like these. All right, cool. Uh-huh. What the heck is... okay. Ooh, fancy. Look at that. Okay, cool. All right, library, delight add-on, library, power mod for your power needs, pylons, because, I don't know, pylons, for farming stuff early game, for the potions if I need it. It's more for the potions. So, for the harvester pylon, I probably wouldn't use that. I'll probably set up the crate stuff instead for farming. But we'll see. I'll probably use that for potions though. Some of it anyway. Let's see, we got rechisel for building, rechisel for create. This is sodium options, relics mod. Got relics artifacts compat. We got relickery just in case I need to speed up the farm. And let's see, we got rustic delight. That's a delight add-on. We got shrink. We got sodium, of course, and the options. We got the backpacks, sophisticated backpacks. Let's see, sophisticated backpacks create integration. So instead of using vaults or vanilla chests, you can use backpacks and sophisticated chests in your crate contraptions. So that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. So backpacks can now be... Is it chests or just backpacks? It's just backpacks, isn't it? All right, fine. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. All right, sophisticated core storage. Oh, here it is. That's the one with the chests and barrels. Nice. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. Stitch. That looks like a library file. We got storage delight. That's an add-on. Let's see. This is libraries. Library. Time in a bottle because I don't know. I might need it for something. Curial support, which is new to me. We got Torchmaster because we don't want mobs messing up our fun. Underground villages. Don't know which one needed that, but it's underground villages. Probably a crate mod. Utilitarian because it's a utility mod. I like me some utility mods. Waystones. We got world edit because I'm tired of terraforming the damn thing manually. That's why I have world edit in here. Just clean up the place and be done with it, you know. Sometimes you just can't be bothered. And yes, I know you can do it manually, but that requires like 2 to 3 times more time in order to do it. I just need to get into it and get it done so we can get onto the fun things. Yeah? Okay, cool. Alright, so you can probably go through the video and just like, I don't know, pause it here and there and just like see like entire list. You probably saw the entire list because you see me slowly scroll down the list in order to read every single one of these. So there you go. I mean, half of these are mods, half of these are like library files, so it is what it is. Even though at the top it says like 186 mods, it technically is. And, you know, half its library files. It is what it is. So it can't be helped. All right, there it is. There's the full list. Now, I encourage you to put together your own pack yourself. I already told you what I'm using for this particular pack. So if you want to create your own, go right ahead. So I already told you why I am not sharing the pack or uploading it anywhere. I told you in the beginning of the video why I'm not doing that. And yeah, so I encourage you to put together your own pack to call it your own. If you want add mechanism, which I consider it, you can do that. If you want to add, like, I don't know, Tom Simple storage, you can do that. If you want to add refined storage, if it's available, you can do that. Each their own. You want to create like a crate pack that doesn't have things like 82 or Apotheos in it, you can do that. So, yeah, you don't have to make compromises in order to play my particular pack. You can just create your own pack and take it out. So, cool. All right, so shaders that I have in here, we have complementary reimagine. I have ninja shaders. I don't even know if this works. So I think it does, but I'm not quite sure. All right, so I'm gonna play it, get into the world, and hopefully it still works after updating it. Because even though that you have not touched any of the mods in here and you update it anyway, things just break. Just an update. So, all right. Let me turn this one off here, and then turn that one off, and then we'll play it. Again, if you run into an error, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'm not a mod author. I'm not a mod pack developer. I can only do so much. The only advice I can give you is that just turn off mods and see if it works. That's all I can do. And if you want to look at the logs, you can go through the CurseForge in order to look for the logs. And then you can try to decipher of what works and what doesn't work, you know. Right, let me expand this one. Right, let me turn this back on. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. The pack started, which is a good news. It's a good start right there. You can check out the mods on the side right there. Right, not every single one's loaded, so whatever. You can configure the options right here. Video settings. Here's sodium, here's iris, the extras, etc., etc. Here's the shader packs with complementary and everything. Okay. FOV, you can change that as you want to. Controls, you can also change that as well. Keybinds. Let's see, what is this? Reset all keybinds. Okay, yeah. That's another keybind mod that I added. I forgot which one that is, but it's in the list somewhere. It's in the list somewhere. So it's this purge all vanilla. I was hoping to find that particular mod that lets you search for it, but I'm not seeing that here. So I might add that later if I find it. Let's see, auto jumps off, etc. Okay, cool. All right, so single player. Already created a world, so let's go ahead and play it. Errors in currently detected data packs prevent the world from loading. You can either try to load it with only the vanilla data pack safe mode or go back to the title screen and fix it, man. Oh, frick's sake. Are you going to do that every single time now? Alright, let's recreate the world because I did update a couple of mods. And you crashed. Okay. Alright, we're back. Something is causing an issue when creating a new world, so I saw in the error box that it's create better villages, so unfortunately I'm going to have to turn that mod off. Let's see, where is it? Create better village. Okay, you're going away. You're going away. It is what it is, you know? At least it's not one of the main mods that we want to keep. So, yeah. Alright, let's hit play again, and we'll come back when it loads. Alright, we're back. Let's create a new world and see if it crashes again. Okay, it didn't. Alright, creative, allow commands, normal difficulty, okay, world, default. Go. Bonus chest on. Okay, great world. Alright, there we go. It kept my settings for the map, the mini map, and the inventory HUD, and everything like that. Alright. Cool. FPS? It's okay. Not bad. Yeah, not that bad. It is it is new chunks after all, so it's to be expected. So yeah, I mean, if I turn off the shaders, then it's gonna be fast as heck. Alright, cool. And pick you up, right? Okay, cool. Alright, where's my bonus chest? Where is it? I asked for a bonus chest. Okay, there it is. Alright, what's in here? Oh, you give me a backpack and bunny hoppers. Now, of course, I'm not going to start playing in this particular world because I'm going to make a new one. Just loading this world to see how it goes. Make sure everything's okay. What the heck is this? Tombstone, abandoned grave. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. Here's some of the create structures right here. And it's like scaffolding. Unfortunately, we had to turn off the create better villagers thing. Oh, ooh. Yeah, too bad this doesn't function. It looks nice. It looks like it can function, but it doesn't. It just looks like it does. Eh. So you can grab all the crate stuff out of here and just like go away. Look at this, nice. Train tracks. Train tracks here, nice. Oh, hi. Skelly, you are a witch, okay. Glowing gem. Okay, cool. Alright, what the heck is this structure over here? Okay, cool. Oh, pineapples. Ah, village. Ooh, power glove. You built the village around a vent? What the heck were you thinking? What the heck? Maze, angler's hat. Okay, cool. Ooh. Armor's Delight stuff. Ah, very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, it'll probably be better if you just well, that's not the serving side, right? So this is the I guess you don't have a serving side, do you? Alright, well, whatever. Alright, so let's go in here, go to the search tab, and just go like this. Make sure there are no rendering errors. So that's a thing right there. Can I press M to go to the... Okay, there's the FTP map. Alright, so let's check things out right here. Go to the second page here. We got Apotheosis, of course. Extra Light. Aquaculture Delight. Create, of course we do. Great Dragons Plus. What do you call it Dragons Plus? Alright. Enchantment Industry, Bells and Whistles, Bibliocraft, Building Gadgets, Create Ender Link. What is this again? Molten Vents, okay. Cheese Factory, Chisel, Cooking for Blockheads, Corn Delight, Crate Delight, Garnished Building Blocks, Garnished, Chromatic Returns Items, Chromatic Returns Tools, Confectionery. We have Create Deep Dark, we have the Easy Structures, Create Framed, Create Ironworks, Create More Additions, create more features, create ore excavation, create stuff in additions, create craftsman additions, create railways navigator, charging gadgets, crystallix, luminex, pylons, shrink, rail tombstone, cultural delights, items display, dumplings delights, easy villagers, apothic enchantment, ender's delight, end's delight, expanded delight, crabber's delight, farmer's delight, farming for blockheads, Makara's fences and walls, framed blocks, fruits delights, Macaw's Furniture, Applied Logistics 2, 82 Facades, The Wireless Terminals, Artifacts, Barbecue's Delight, Bottles of Plenty Chip, Mechanicals, Miner's Delight, Reliquary, Backpacks, Sophisticated Core, Storage, Macaw's Doors, Macaw's Trap Doors, More Delight, Ocean's Delight, Great's Building Blocks, On Desires, The End Desires. What the heck is this? Gatlin Breaker? Okay, sure. Create more sandpaper, Petrol's Parts, create mechanical extruder, create mechanical spawner, create sifting, de-emphasized pallet blocks, pineapple delight rechiseled, create integration, relics, rustic delight, storage delight, advanced AE, aquaculture, cloud glass, construction sticks, create aquatic ambitions, things in miscellaneous, great in case, create quality of life, extra delight, Macaw's Bottles of Plenty, power, life flux, extended 82, time in a bottle, torch masters, waystones, and winery. That's it. So, yeah, those are mods in there. There may be other mods in the background that is not in the particular tabs, but I did show you the list earlier, so you can pause the video and see what it is. So, yeah, I'll be creating a new world and starting a playthrough for this. And let me get out of here first. Hold on. Let me just. All right, so cool. There we have it. I'll be making a new world and starting a playthrough for that. I mean, I don't have to do that in survival. I can do that in creative if I want to, but you know, some people don't like that, so I'll be doing it in survival, and I prefer it that way. So, anyway, it's probably gonna be like maybe like 4 to 5 hours in order to get started, and it's gonna be like a full-on long play video, no commentary, because I don't know why. Some people ask for that. I don't know why they enjoy it. All right, I'll give it to you. If I don't, then you're gonna get that. Then you're gonna get that rude dude who's complaining. It's like, oh, you're gonna name this episode 1 or 0, but you already got some of the basics started. What the heck is that, man? It's like, just can't please everyone. So whatever. Here's a 4 to 5 hour video of me getting started. Enjoy. Like, prove to me that you enjoy watching it. Like, let the retention numbers speak for themselves. So anyway, that's my crate pack right there. Go ahead and make your own. I'll be if you have any suggestions on crate add-ons, I probably like added most of it already. If you suggest a crate add-on mod that that I turned off because it doesn't work, then I won't be adding it. But yeah, it is what it is. So this crate stuff, and again, I don't know anything about crate, so this is the pack. I made this pack in order to learn how to work with it. Uh, create grand schemes. If I have a goal in mind, I can just like cobble together, create contraptions somehow, and try to learn how to do just that. If I want to, like, let's say, create a cake factory, maybe I can cobble together, learn to create contraptions in order to do that for me. Because even though that I can like ponder a particular item, sure, it can do this, but what about the grand scheme? You're not teaching me that. So this is what I had to learn from this particular pack. And yes, I know you can go in here and then you can go search up a crate mod pack. I know you can do that. Here's create ultimate selection. But the thing is with create ultimate selection is that it has tech mods in there too. And I don't want to rely on that too much. I still have 82 in my pack, so whatever. Yeah. So it has stuff that I'm not willing to use, such as mechanism. It has refined storage in there. It has Tom Simple storage in there. And it has 82 in it. I think it has that, right? I don't want to install it in order to check. I did it once and it's just like, okay. So yeah, it might have stuff that I don't want. This is why I encourage you to create your own pack, so you don't put stuff that you don't want to deal with inside your own pack. So this is why I create my own pack. So yeah, just create perfect world. And you know what? The wizard, this is your pack, So yeah. You know what, Mr. Beardstone? This is your pack. You made this. So if you want like refined storage and Tom Simple Storage A2 together for some reason or another, yeah, I mean, this is what we prefer inside your pack. So this is not what I prefer. That's why I make my own pack. I'm trying to make you understand my thinking here. So this is why I'm not choosing like an all around crate pack right here. I mean, I tried that before. Like I tried getting to create with Crate Arcane Engineering. I had this installed. I played a little bit of it, and at the end of the story, it's an older pack, so 1.18. It's a little bit dated, and it integrated like a lot of things into Crate that makes you do stuff. Like I think it was Ars Nouveau, was it? Yeah, it makes you do Ars Nouveau in order to do Crate stuff. It's like I don't want that. I want the default. I want to learn the default stuff. But then again, I have some concerns about that because I did add all these Crate add-ons in here. So who knows if it changes certain things that I don't want in the OG vanilla default create. So yeah, if it changes too much, then I might have to get rid of it or just deal with it. So did I ever end up adding the ender tank stuff in here? End tanks. Oh, I didn't. I might add that later on because it also has concerns about running long conveyor belts everywhere, and that might bring down the FPS. That might be a performance issue, so I may have to think about how I handle that. There is the crate link, so maybe I won't need the ender tanks after all. All right, so yeah. All right, so yeah, open suggestions on what other crate add-ons that I missed, and so maybe some other mods that's like small and useful that I obviously miss. You can probably suggest that as well. But yeah, there are no bees in here. There's no mythical agriculture or anything in here. I'm not going that route. I might go that route because how the heck am I gonna get ores? There has to be a way. There is the create mining dimension. So there's that. I might need to add a void miner or something. All right, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so when I played this, I might have to update a couple of mods, and then I might break, and then just corrupt my world, and that's the end of the series right there. That's also another thing I'm worried about. So if I'm going to start the playthrough, I have to make sure that maybe I won't be upgrading any of the mods right then and there. Because what's the point, It works, so why fix it? If I fix it, then it's like, oh, there goes your world. It's corrupted. You can't play it anymore. It's like, great, thanks. So yeah, when you create a pack like this, you might not want to consider updating it ever again if you get it working. So all right, so this has been an episode of me creating my own custom create pack. You'll probably see episodes trickle out eventually, and I gotta start the basics first, so I gotta get that out of the way, get comfortable. All right, so I've been Fumble Block, and I'll see you next time.